Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Ladybug here. Thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look and see what messages Spirit has for you in the coming days. These are general messages, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Energies can be vice versa, and as time is fluid, these could resonate with you at any time, whenever you find them. So what messages, please, do we have for Aquarius? What messages for Aquarius? All right, main energies, possible challenge, and 3 for the journey. And on the bottom, we've got the moon. All right, let's see what we've got here for Aquarius. First card out, oh, 3 of Swords. A disappointment of some kind, air energy. So I feel like recently a disappointment has come your way, and it could very well possibly have come from another air sign. And this person really got you. They did. So you may have let them off in the past. You decided something was going on with them, and you kind of let things go, but it feels like this time it was bigger. This really means a lot more to you in the way of pain than something previously. So we'll take a look and see. This could have been a long-standing thing that suddenly reappeared, or for some of you, it's very sudden news, and it really caught you off guard. But I feel like it's created a lot of sadness, and you spent recent nights thinking about it. Some of you are even like losing sleep, looking at the clock and thinking, is the night ever going to end? So let's take a look and see what else we've got with that. We have the 3 of Wands. So 3 of Wands is waiting for something. Are you waiting for some news? Waiting for a resolution to whatever this was involving right here? I feel like other people are in the process of taking actions. They're planning. Different things are going on, and you're in a state of stasis right now. You're kind of having to wait and think about all the options. So you're biding your time right now and waiting to take whatever is coming in before you assimilate it all or collate it into something that resembles a plan for how to move forward. Possible challenge. We have the Queen of Cups. So, is there an issue with connecting with other people and love? Somebody has pulled away, or has gone, or has shown you through their behavior, and maybe mostly their words, that ended up making you feel like they really don't care. Because if they did, they wouldn't have said the things that they said. So when the Queen of Cups is in a challenging position, the shadow side of this would be, she's usually very nurturing and loving and comforts people, but this is somebody that is into a lot of drama. They might be manipulating circumstances or people to suit their needs, but it seems like creating a crisis. It's like I'm getting a picture of that little Pigpen on Charlie Brown that walks around with a dust cloud, just like a big cloud of particles and dirt and dust. It's like, I feel like some people walk around like that, but they're like this little tornado or this vortex of pain in drama and suffering. And so they present themselves sometimes in a way where they are the victim. And they want people to feel sorry for them. But you know the truth. And maybe this poison, that just kind of slipped out. Maybe this person is representing some kind of poison. It's poisonous thoughts. This person could be gossiping about other people, not being supportive, or being two-faced, showing a good side and then turning around and stabbing somebody in the back. So the shadow side of this Queen of Cups is somebody that is spiteful and bitter and angry and will stop at nothing to switch things around and get her way. So be aware that this person is on that periphery. And sometimes a really good thing to do when you see that, that's usually a person that's in so much pain and they're spinning out of control. So stepping back and remembering, like in the Four Agreements, not to take anything personally. Their drama isn't about you. It might have involved you because it caused you some kind of hardship or struggle or pain, but you didn't cause it. You didn't contribute to it. It's the way they see the world, and it's the way they do things. So think about this person. Maybe you've had enough of that. You've had enough of their pain, and you just want it to stop. See what else we got down here. All right, we got Pisces energy here. The Hanged Man. This is a nice one to have, especially after that challenging Queen of Cups. This is your ability to step back a little bit and look at the wider perspective. You might need to give up or sacrifice some way of doing things or believing things or some kind of thought process you've had. So if you've always seen this person as a very helpful and kind person, maybe now you're getting the real picture and the full scope, and you've just decided that maybe this is someone you need to let go. I feel like that person might also have an addiction issue which just keeps coming up, and they're not able to handle it, or they don't want to face it, and they use their pain to point the finger at other people. So have compassion, get some distance from this person that's in a lot of pain, and know that they are going to come to their own conclusions. They have to make their own decision, and sometimes it really is good to step back, and people often learn best from looking at their circumstances and deciding that they need to make a change. So you might need to give up on how you see this person. If you've relied on them in the past and they continually break your heart and cause a lot of pain, maybe it's best to let go of seeing them as a responsible person or someone that you can rely on. But this will bring you new insight and wisdom, and always, again, without being judgmental, being observational, and just taking a wider perspective. Next, we have the Justice card. All right, so there's a karmic energy here. It's a Libra. This could involve a Libra, but there's attempting here to create a sense of balance. Maybe you feel like things have gotten out of balance, they're out of control, there's just a lot of challenge going on, you don't really need the drama, it's just creating a lot of stress. So this person might be playing out in some kind of karmic energy. So remember that whatever you put in is what's going to come back to you. So you can be supportive, you can be compassionate, but you don't have to let this person walk all over you. But I do feel like everything is actually going to balance out in the end. Your kindness, but being firm, and maybe even like a tough love stance, is going to really help everybody involved. And lastly, we have, the Strength card. This is really nice to see with all of these challenges here. So you got 4 major cards. the Moon, and Hanged Man, and the Justice and Strength. So the Strength is an 8. That's the Leo energy. Infinite possibilities for connecting with your intuition and like balancing. This is again to me always a balancing card of the thinking rational mind and the animal instinct, the intuition. So you're taking these two realms and they're not fighting. Sometimes we get involved in this thing where your head just decides, you're a thinker, I'm going to think of a solution, I'm going to make this happen, I'm going to do this. Sometimes then that intuition is trying to speak up. It's usually a quiet voice. It's not blasting, but it will guide you. But again, it's creating some kind of balance. Right with the Justice card, this is really nice. So, and this is, again, here it's hanging. It's like trying to create a balance as well in this restful state where you're sort of mulling things over and getting a wider perspective. So you have a lot of strength to get through this. People are going to come to you and reach out for support or asking you what they can do to help in this situation. And I feel like you really are the strong one and you're going to know what to do. And there will be a resolution and it will be for the highest good of everybody involved. And on the bottom of this here, the whole foundation is the Moon. So again, it's trusting your intuition. It's not, you don't have the Sun card, so all of your options are not obvious or laid out for you. These are things that you need to search for through going in. I feel like some of you do this by doing yoga. You do meditation, you do something like a qigong, other energy things, or people are working with crystals and working with the cycles of the moon, realizing that the energies are shifting on the full moon, putting intentions out on the new moon. If you want something, a change in this, ask for change in a positive way around the time of the new moon. That's when you're planting those seeds. I know many of you already do that. Write your wishes on a bay leaf and burn it and release it to the universe and hand it over. I'm hearing surrender. And so surrender not as a way of giving up or quitting, but as a way of allowing what needs to come forth or be expressed to unfold as it does. So, let's take a look now, Aquarius, and see what you've got in the way of love. All right, let's see what we've got. Sometimes similar chimes show up here. All right. Well, we have the Aries again. Dang, this one shows up an awful lot. So, it's a seated Aries. I have a standing one and one that's sitting down. So, this could be an Aries person that is ready to spring into action. So, I feel like they're on the periphery, they're on the side, they're there as a supporter. It could be sort of a quiet person, and this is somebody that you can rely on. And they're pretty determined to help you and to help you get through this, whatever people are involved in this. You have the Lotus. So the Lotus is like the promise of a new beginning, and it's something beautiful. So there it is, it's opening up, it's revealing all the tender, vulnerable bits on the inside, and there it is in all of its magnificence. And the roots go all the way down into the dirt and the mud, in a place where it's dark and wet and murky. So the realm of feelings and the realm of earth. So, and this flower then is opening up, into the air and into the sunshine. So I feel like this is showing that you have great strength and great resilience and grace under fire is what I see, is that you're able to carry yourself through this and people will look up to you as an example and a pillar of strength. Next, you got a sun. So it looks like you do have that moon card over there, but you have a bit of sun. So there could be some light being shed on this. This could also be a Leo. You did get a Leo card right here. So Leo could figure prominently. You have two Leo signs to light up the way and open up to options and ideas for moving forward. Look, you got the Infinity, which is, I'll put these on here. Two of these are kind of emphasizing the Strength card right here. You've got the Sun, and then you have the Infinity, so infinite strength, courage, determination, and the ability to go on your gut instinct, even if it is contrary to what other people are saying. Stick with what you know is the right way to go, and I feel like other people are all going to step up and put their 2 cents in. It's going to be like too many cooks in the kitchen and it'll be chaos. So by your being quiet and observant and wanting to balance everything and take this perspective here, you're going to be the one that people will turn to for answers. And you're going to have something that's going to be very effective. Next, you got the Fairy. So that's magic that can show up. Look for little bits of magic, messages from the fairies and the elves. So, interesting to see how that might show up. But that might be something optimistic and joyful as you're dealing with all of this. Next, you got Scorpio, passionate. So, that could be his Queen of Cups here. This is often a water sign. Well, that is a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And since it's a challenge, who knows who that could be, but could be the Scorpio right here. Or the Scorpio is involved in somehow in this story. You will know who that is and what role they are in there. And lastly, we have another water sign. We have Pisces. So Pisces shows up in the Hanged Man, it shows up in the Moon, it shows up in the Queen of Cups. Pisces is intuitive, so a very intuitive person. So somebody, again, that could help you, somebody that offers direction or insight, or it could be this person that is creating this shenanigans right here. You will know the answer to that one. So those are all of your messages, Aquarius. I hope some of these resonated with you. Have a wonderful week and take care.